Why do Nigerians become less religious when they travel abroad? Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. I asked a friend that traveled abroad when he told me about the decline in his spiritual life. Or is it that they don't allow you pray over there? Tell me. The abroad guy responded, no, it is not so. You're allowed to pray here. When you get here, you will realize that a lot of things that we perceive to be spiritual are not. They are product of failures from government and ourselves. You meet a system and an ideology that would challenge your previous beliefs. Imagine that here, you don't pray to fill gas, own a car, own a house, own a car, go to school and have your children attend one of the best schools. But in Nigeria, sometimes we even pray to have your free school meal per day. The teen tire me, I replied. Then he continued, you don't even pray to get a job. There are agencies saddled with that responsibility and they do their best to get you a job in 2 months. And once you get that job, becomes a product of leverage, the one you acknowledge as grace in Nigeria. But this grace does not come from above, it comes from the government. Your child can even go to university and graduate without paying a dime. As the child begins to work, the government will gradually deduct his fees from his salary in a way that it will not even affect the child. Under such atmosphere, if it is you, will you change and behave like me? You won't even suspect your uncles. You will know that they have no hand in your failure or success. I don't suspect my uncles anymore. In fact, I even call them on phone now. We are closer than before. Life is really a mystery. A traveler is wiser than a gray-haired man. But I will advise you, you know the government will have. Do your best and come to this place. You will thank God you did. At this instance, I was weak. So our government had made us to hate our uncles like this, when we should have loved them. Oh, as I've become an uncle now, tomorrow my nephews and nieces will hate me, thinking that I'm responsible for their failures. When I am innocent, God forbid. Some of our uncles may be dying in silence of their innocency. God will help them. So our government made us pray about every issue of life, no matter how small, and jump from one prayer house to another. It shall not be well with them, I concluded. I think you now understand we ended the call. I was in deep thought of what to do. Should we all leave this country and run away? No. All of us are not meant to travel overseas. I muttered those words. But you that read to this point, what do you think? This is a very interesting article. In this article, they have positioned the role our government is playing in, this our making us spiritual. This is not the first time I'm hearing from people who are outside saying that as they went outside, the things you pray for here, you don't pray for there. For instance, you pay your electricity bill. You're not owing, but you will still kneel down and pray, oh God, Heavenly Father, please let NEPA bring the light today. Yeah, you pay for it and you pray for it. Even as you're coming back from work, oh God, please let it be light. Is it supposed to be so? No. You pray, Omo, make rain no fall today. Why? Because the road is going to be flooded. Is it supposed to be so? So normally, no. How do I say it? Normally, this thing, I agree with this person. You will now, your eyes now be open that, Omo, now your fellow man, now they do you. As in the government, now then be our problem. And about these uncles, about my uncle, village people, you will notice that your village people are not even on your case. The real village people that is on our case, it is we ourselves, that's the government. Now we. Village people, just like this person said, his uncle is innocent. Now so, and you now, just like you will grow and you become an uncle, and your own nephews and nieces will start seeing you as becoming their problem as well. So the reason you have been praying all this while is because of the things that you needed from God. How pathetic. Prayer is more of a medium of fellowship than it is a medium of request. How too much knowledge has cost the Western world their love and attention, their blessing has become their curse. I don't think you understand the point where this person is coming from. This person is not saying this is what's it called? It is good not to. It's not good to pray. But look at the angle he's coming from. The article is directed to see there are many things we do in this country, and we think it is spiritual, but it is not. She's not saying being spiritual is wrong, and it's not encouraging you not being spiritual. Okay, please reason from the writer's side. Okay, from the side the writer is pointing at, don't misquote him. In as much as I know about spiritual things and believe in it, there's a high element of truth in this, because I live abroad. Where all this takes place, our government has finished us. Imagine, your government. So, if you are directing the fire to your uncle, direct it to Asovela. Redirect the fire and the thunder, dear. Okay, I don't think the government has finished us. Rather, I would say the way we practice religion here is the problem. A situation where we have been made to believe that you confess it and receive it without work is the biggest problem. I don't think so. There are people who work their asses off and yet they don't have to feed in this country. They pay their electricity bill that they don't have light. That you hear in the community that they don't have light for 3 months. And you start asking yourself. And they will tell you that they pay for NEPA bill. So that one now, how is it those people's problem? I don't think the government has finished. Okay. Exactly. Before we eat, sleep, work, even sleep with our partners, man of God, Jesus, prophet, etc. knows about all of these things. We go call them, pray over it, and they say things and decide their life for us. I traveled to Ukraine before the war. You need to see how Christianity is being practiced there. Chai, you can hear loudspeakers. Even the way they dress, it is wow. But here they wake us up in the morning, night vigil, we no go sleep. Sundays with loudspeakers, your ear go block. After the whole course of the week, they will still disturb us on the only day to rest and still collect money, not minding if you have to trek home and not eat. Reasons Nigerian leaders keep leaving their duty of governance for masses to pray. All right. Every nation has a principal spirit that rules the environment. Just move from Nigeria to Cameroon. The moment you cross the border, the feeling will change because you have entered a zone controlled by different spirit force. Okay. I agree in total. I have said at times without a number that it is the failure of a government that is reducing our people to zombies at the hands of pastors and alphas. You don't pray for worldly things, you pray and remain spiritual. I'm not saying if you go there you will not pray or you should not pray, but my own is I think we have to build ourselves. That's to show you that you practice Christianity. Another part of this article is to show how the Christianity we practice in Nigeria is shallow. It is about needing something. Not about I want to do this thing. You're being forced to do something. That's to show us. To me. So when you get there, you either develop yourself to start worshipping, your God the way that it is supposed to be. True worship. You are not coming into his gates with problems and complaints. You are entering the gates with thanksgiving, as it is supposed to be as written in the Christian Bible. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I call you.